This is AirCar, a flying car that just received the airworthiness certificate from Slovak Transport Authority. It took its first flight in June 2021 from Nitra to Bratislava airport in Slovakia. We have come a long way since our first ever flight. It still amazes me that the invention, which took thousands of years, has changed dramatically in just over a century. Like driving cars, aeroplanes are just another way of transport nowadays. But what if we could fly a car as well? Do flying cars exist? Can I buy one? How will it change the world? Know it all in this video of Explained. Flying cars have always been a dream for humans, and that dream has always remained in our fantasies. Imagine you are on a highway, cruising towards your next travel destination. But oops, there is a long traffic jam in front of you. It is frustrating. Have you ever wished you had a switch that could just turn your car into a flying car and bypass that traffic? If yes, then your dream is inching towards reality, as several companies throughout the globe are working to develop and change the future of transport. The history of flying cars goes back to the early 20th century. In 1917, the Curtiss autoplane was probably the first attempt to build a flying car. But due to World War I, the interest in flying cars died. Later in the 1940s, Robert Fulton made a prototype Air Vision. It had removable flying parts, which one could leave behind. It became the first car to receive the certification from Civil Aeronautics Authority. In 1946, Moulton Taylor went on a trip to Delaware, where he met Robert Fulton and saw Air Vision. Taylor immediately got captivated and suggested some changes in it. In 1949, he came up with a prototype called Aerocar. It also received certification from the Aeronautics Authority and compiled all road vehicle codes. Despite being a great invention, it never became a success. It could not find backing, and it also performed worse than the regular aeroplane or car. Due to the lack of technology and money, flying cars could not succeed in the past. Creating a flying car is not an easy peasy thing. It has been a challenge for engineers for decades. That's because a car and a plane have very different requirements. A car needs to be broad and heavier to generate a downward force to help it stick to the ground. But a plane needs to be lighter and narrower to be aerodynamic and safe in the air. Not just that, a flying car should slow down, halt, and stop in the air, which is very difficult to achieve. Also, in the present scenario, one has to have a flying license to fly such a car, which is not viable for mass usage. The other challenge is, of course, it has to be commercially viable. But eventually, one company has found a solution to this. Sort of. Inspired from the Jetson cartoon series, in which a family used to travel everywhere in their flying car, this company, Jetson Aviation, has built a one-passenger flying aircraft. And the good part is, to fly this aircraft, you don't even need a flying license. Well, we cannot call it a flying car as it cannot run on roads. Another major breakthrough is AirCar by the company Klien Vision. This car has done several successful test flights and has also received certification from the Slovak Transport Authority. And it also obeys all the European aviation safety standards. It is entirely automatically convertible, and it takes almost 3 minutes to convert from car to plane or vice versa. It runs on a BMW engine and flies on regular petrol. It is expected this vehicle can replace helicopters in the near future. The company is planning to make it commercially available by 2023. And to buy this vehicle, one needs to spend around $1 million. That is around 7 crore rupees. The only thing is, you need a flying license and a runway to fly it. To tackle these problems, several companies like Uber, Ford, Boeing, Hyundai are working using automatic eVTOL technology, that is, electric vertical takeoff and landing. You can think of them as large drones which fly on their own and are much more energy efficient than helicopters. Today, even if we had technologies to build flying cars, Then also the major concern is logistics. Safety, regulation, privacy, noise in the air are just a few of the challenges that need to be sorted out. So when will we have our own flying cars? Well, that seems unlikely in the near future. We might see emergency services using such vehicles, but for your commute, you still need to wait. That's all in this episode. If you liked this video and want to watch videos on such topics, then do drop a comment in the comment section and send us your feedback.